Three dudes riding a friggin' whale.
I'm Scott.
I'm Dan.
I'm Rowan, and we talk about some crazy fucking shit.
It's gonna get mental up in here.
It's always controversial.
But we're not trying to offend anyone.
Please don't cry.
It's not serious.
Huzzah! And Scott's taking away the podcast with Discovery.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Finding something new, working something out, discovering.
Okay, for Discovery this week, I wanted to discover other people's ideas of the worst discoveries ever.
That's cheating at your job, though.
Yeah, that's
no,
bad.
because it's double discovery. Because I was discovering something else. Someone else discovered they didn't like that discovery.
You
So
remember when
it's
the
three.
music starts and it goes something new?
How about something fuck you? It rhymes so it could fit in the song. And I edit this so I could rewrite it. So shut up for a second and listen. Here's one. On someone's list of the worst discoveries ever, bikes made of wood. First of all, that's not been invented. They aren't a thing yet. But first of all, here's the reasons why you don't like bikes made of wood.
They float?
Well, no. Well,
That's a great reason to have
Yeah.
a bike
how
made
is
of
that
wood.
relevant,
Right.
though?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can use it as a boat. It's like a bike boat.
Do you remember when the Torrens was like dry for a bit and they found a car down there and all those bikes?
Yeah.
Well, then you never would have lost your bike down there. It just would have floated to the top.
But you never would have ridden it near the river out of embarrassment.
Clearly.
I'll be riding it in the river. What are you doing?
All right.
It won't float,
Okay, Dan
like-
might not get this because I'm not sure you know what a bike is.
They got 4 tyres, yeah? Is that what we're...
You're maybe thinking of boats and cars as one vehicle.
Oh, right.
You
okay.
might be thinking of the hovercraft from Tron.
Amphibious vehicles
All
are a
right.
thing
Fucking, all right, here we go. Number 1, I'll start now.
behind us.
That's right, a
Stereo.
wooden bike. A wooden bike. He says he would love to interview the inventor. However, he was paralyzed right after his bike hit a rock. Well, I don't know if that's a witty comment he's made. Because bike being made of wood, right? It's like he's saying, how shit is he? His bike hit a rock. A normal bike would also, you'd fall off. It wouldn't change. Although he goes on to say, it would be great if the world was made of pillows. Which it wouldn't. It wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to ride. The bike would sink into the ground.
Maybe he works in like a pillow factory, and so he was just like, I could ride this around all day.
Maybe he stuffs his pillows with rocks.
So you're making it sound like he's trying to sell more pillows by saying, yeah, wooden bikes would only make sense if you got pillows. You want 10 for $24? I have a deal. Okay, number fucking 2. Rowan, have you got any problems before I go on to number 2?
This is only meant to be one discovery per week. I'm just saying.
Well, discover my fist up your ass and just shut up for a second. Okay, dog car carrier. All right, you might be thinking the fucking car can carry the dog the same way it carries a person. No, it's just a bag with some hooks on it, right? That you strap out the window. Okay, and the dog is in the sack, hanging out the window.
Dubious legality.
Yeah, it's actual clipping taking... Okay, you can't see the picture, but trust me, it's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, if you
So
could
hang
see
on,
it,
so
it'd be
the
so
dogs,
funny.
the dog's outside the car?
Yeah,
in like a
outside
basket?
the car, hanging where the door is, in a sack. And there's a hole to poke its head out
Wait.
if you want.
That's
A sack, not just a dog cage. I'm thinking that'd be lovely. You'd get all
Not
the
a
air
cage,
blowing
that'd be
through.
stupid, Rowan. It's a sack, use your brain. Alright,
So wait, when he goes around a corner too fast, the sack's just gonna fucking fly out and hit a pedestrian in the head.
it's
good
like
point, it is a
cause
good
of
invention.
injury.
That would be... New game, y'all.
Cause of
Alright.
injury hit by dog sack.
No, that could be misinterpreted. Because I've been hit by a dog sack. It doesn't really hurt. Okay, battery-operated battery charger.
Uh,
that doesn't even... No.
I'll let us
I
know.
did a
No.
tiny bit of electrical and engineering, enough to know that wouldn't work.
Well, this guy fucking also did the course you did, by the sound of it. Because he said, why don't you just place the batteries that you put in the recharger in the item that has run out of batteries? You are using a battery-powered charger to charge your other batteries. Please, why? So, I don't think that's real. These might be made-up things he's just seen in his head and written down on a list. The last thing was an anti-eating face mask, which basically it's just a thing that covers your mouth so you can't eat, okay? He hasn't said much about it, but I've got a few things. First, okay, 1, just don't eat. That's first self-control. 2, It's any mask does that to your mouth, I've noticed. Have you ever tried to eat with a fireman's mask on?
It's funny you should ask that, because you
Is
know
it?
those body morph suits you can get?
Yes. You cannot eat in them.
No, you can't. And not only that, if you try and drink in them, you drown. It forms a non-permeable mesh.
Okay.
It's horrible.
What the
That's an
hell?
interesting thing I'd like to look up.
Someone nearly did
Yeah.
it. His dad cut it off his face. Saved his life. Cool story. No one
His
died.
dad cut it off his face.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm just imagining the dude in a morph suit and no one can tell he's drowning because he's not in water and he's in a completely green just running around.
What
It'd
was
be
it?
pretty funny.
What was it called again?
Now I want to do it.
No, what was that thing you just had?
I just can't stop thinking about
Mask.
the morph suit thing.
Anti-eating
Anti-eating face mask.
Right, when you said that, I pictured that it was a mask that doesn't eat your face.
That's all masks as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I was thinking. Like, why has this guy invented a mask to prevent that? Because it just happened.
Did he get this idea after watching Aliens?
No.
With the face grabber. That stops you from eating. And then it
That's 'cause you're dead.
impregnates your stomach.
When you're dead, it's the least you. If you've got that on your face,
Well,
the least you
continue.
think is, I'm a bit fat. No, it's basically it's a mask, and like you can't get shit in your mouth when you got a mask on. That's basically the
I might
fucking premise.
just cut in here. We're at like the 8-minute mark, so
Wigs for cats.
fuck
Oh, we're stopping.
cats.
And now it's time for the one word game, where each member of the podcast has only one word at a time in an effort to make a witty and humorous story.
Dear,
Gary,
I
watch.
you're.
porn.
And that was the one word game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. This is Rowan, and we're riding a whale together on an emotional journey with 3 other people in the room. The professional masturbator, who you may remember from previous segments, Todd Yanker.
G'day.
Shanks, who we called because we saw him stabbing someone out the front.
Hello, I am Shanks.
Yeah, Hannah, awkward because I have her on Facebook, don't know her last name.
It's a double last name with a hyphen.
Salisbury Carter.
Anne-Marie.
Salisbury. You have to say it's
Salisbury.
Salisbury Carter. It's Salisbury.
Can I ask a question? First question. Well, not a question. But think of if you had to have a witty pun for your autobiography, right? And it has to include a pun to do with your name. So my name's Scott. So what I came up with is I've Scott all the facts. And it has to have my life at the end. So it'd be me on the front just doing a funny pose. I've Scott all the facts, my life. And Rowan's laughing because I think he might have read what I wrote there. What I just thought of for Rowan would be Rowan upstream, my life.
The thing is, to interject, is we've been talking about dicks for a bit, and I'm like, I Sanders my dick often. It's all that I've got in my head. I'm glad.
Oh yeah, well you should tell people your last name is Sanders. 'Cause that just came off weird. How about I sand my cock off? How about that? Where did that come from? What's that got to do with Rowan?
It's weird because
I shot my dick off. My life.
Your surname is Sanders as well, not
Okay.
Sand.
Dan,
Why the
Dan.
hell are you sanding your dick off anyway? If my name was Sever, I wouldn't call my book I fucking severed off my ball bag. Is how I Alright, Dan, have you got one?
All I got really is, Dan. My story.
Well, you've nailed it on the head. What about you, Todd Yanker? I'm sorry, I just realised that's perfectly like.
Apparently, I'm a professional masturbator, so that sort of fits in well.
I'm trying to think of one with Todd. Has anyone got anything for Todd? I'm Todding.
I told you so.
Oh yes.
How I died as a toddler, 4 to 6 years.
All right, so you
Artistic liberties taken there.
Okay, autobiographies. We talking chopped off dicks or dead babies? You're not involved when I write my autobiography. What about you, Shanks?
Shanks for reading my autobiography book.
You're also not involved.
I love that more than I should have.
What about Hannah? I don't think people can hear you shaking your head.
And shrugging.
I'm really not punny, Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, damn.
We previously...
Wait, what was your last name?
That was great.
So it's Hannah Salisbury Carter. So there's 3 names to choose from, but
What
I
about
can't choose
I
any.
had a really good time?
You know how you were... Oh, no, you know what I was thinking? Because you know how you're saying you drink a lot and you party a fair bit?
Yes.
I was thinking just as a
I'm not an
picture,
alcoholic,
have
by
a
the
picture
way.
as a passed out girl vomiting on the floor and it's called
No.
Hannah.
That's really good, but I don't like. That's not a good
sums up your life
representation
well.
of my
I
life.
thought Rowan was going to say, hey, you know how you're saying you drink and you party a lot? You could call it, I chop off dicks! Hannah!
Anyone can answer this one. It's not really a question, but finish this sentence. When I slap a hooker, I also like to...
Watch My Little Pony.
Okay, that's a bit weird. Anyone else?
The 2 things in my life.
Say giddy up.
Again with the ponies, I see, yeah. Okay.
I sand my dick off. 3 things in your life. My little pony.
There's no hookers in my life. Oh, this is why I'm sad at night.
Dick sanding off. What about you, Shanks?
Pay her money so she can feed her children.
Alright, we're going economical here.
That was charity, but okay.
Boom, you just got economics. Alright, moving on.
Alright. Finish this movie pitch, Shanks. Gary is from the wrong side of the tracks. Finish that off. Let's not step up to the streets.
Do you want,
Any
do you
of
want
the step
the
ups.
title or the...
Like the log line.
I want the title and what happens to Gary.
Oh,
Alright,
say the
that's
Gary
it.
bit again.
Gary's from the wrong side of the tracks. What are you laughing at?
I was laughing at what I was going to say, but it's
Well,
not
say
right
it.
now.
So we can all laugh.
I can save this. Gary, it's a 120-minute long feature film, and it's no one wants to tell Gary his pants are on backwards. He's wearing tracksuit pants, and it's quite awkward when at the end his mother's like, "Oh, Gary, your tracksuit pants are on back to front." He's like, "Oh, my friends actually hate me."
Wrong
Is
side
this-
of the tracks. I just got it. I was sitting there going, "What's that?"
Was that meant to be a title of a movie? Because that's ridiculously long. It won't fit on a
that's
poster.
the plot. The plot is just Gary's from the wrong side of the tracks. That's
Right.
it.
The
Okay.
title might be Wrong Track Gary.
What about pants? Wrong way, Gary.
No, that sounds dumb. Mine was a real movie. Todd, what would your movie pitch be with that tagline?
It's basically a movie of a man in his epic quest to get on the other side of a pair of train tracks.
Okay.
I would watch that.
This must be the biggest train in the motherfucking world. Just blatantly stealing.
How long does it... Because that seems like a maybe 1 minute trailer to me. It's just going, the button. And then he presses it.
I can fix this. Gary is from the wrong side of the tracks. Plus, it's a crossover. Honey, I Shrunk the Gary.
And honey, I blew up the track. So he's being smaller. The tracks are bigger. It's like Lord of the Rings.
The fuck did I just listen to?
3 dudes riding a friggin' whale.
Thank you for listening.